Hello, my name is Josh with Focus Outdoors TV. Today we're on Mille Lacs Lake, and with everything that Mille Lacs has going on today, we're here to show you that this is still an amazing fishery. To show us how to set the hook, I got Scott Style from Richmond, Minnesota, a truly elite fisherman. An amazing body of water, and an elite fisherman. It's going to be a great show.
Ready to do it?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Today we're casting hair jigs on shallow rocks. We got a nice wind. We're expecting to catch a nice mix of walleye and smallmouth. If it's calm, we're going to catch just smallmouth. But today we got a nice wind, so we're hoping for both smallmouth and walleye. And essentially we're just casting the 1/8 ounce hair jigs. We're in 7 feet of water. We're going to move up as we get closer here to the 3 feet of water. Then we'll switch jigs, or switch rods, and we'll cast 1/16 ounce hair. And all we're doing is a straight retrieve, drifting with the wind, casting with the wind. So all we're right now trying to do is figure out what the correct retrieval speed is. These are just straight hair jigs, no bait, no nothing. And with this wind, the fish should be up and active. If it's calm, the fish will be off the sides of these rock reefs, and then we would probably be rigging them or doing something else. But we got a nice wind today. The fish will be up feet, and we're expecting to catch a lot of fish. Walleye, told you they'd be up here. Made 2,000 casts the other day without a walleye, and when it was calm. Now today the first fish is a walleye. That's all right. That's a good sign, because first fish of the day is a walleye. That means we'll catch 69 more. We should have 70 smallmouth to go with it by the end of the day. But that's a nice 18-inch Mille Lacs walleye. They're supposed to be missing in this lake, but trust me, you'll see today there's plenty of them.
New spot, first cast.
Where's your water? That on that one?
Catch and release anyways, right?
We'll get a look-see at it first.
Ooh, it's an eye.
I'll grab a net for you.
Thanks.
Just keep fighting a little bit. Another one of them missing walleye.
He's a fighter. Grab the hook.
It's a nice one. 21 incher. First cast. Switch to a jerkbait there because we got too much dirty water in here. First cast on a jerkbait. White. We've been throwing black. I got a walleye. I know there's fish in here. I can see them, and we're catching a few, but it appears we're running into some really dirty water up here shallow where the bait is, so might require switching tactics for right now. But anyways, another walleye here. And this water when we're fishing, we're starting like 12, drifting into 3. It's all rocks, and you get areas of pockets of clean water and then dirty, and clean and dirty. So in clean water, the hair jig works really good, but once it gets really dirty, then we've been switching to the jerk bait, and that's been working. So we got nice little smallmouth here, but yeah, it's all watercolor based today, and if the wind quits, it'll obviously get clear. We'll fish other areas that'll be clear, and we won't be able to get them on the jerk baits. But like I say, should be an even. By the end of the day, we should have even amount of walleye and smallmouth. So.
What do you think, Scott? Use the net on this one?
I don't know. You tell me.
Doesn't fit. Yeah, well, it's last time.
Nice walleye.
Is it? What a guy.
Little one. No, that one will. We won't lose any jigs on that one.
Gun shy. Thank you.
Sure.
It's on the spot, fish on.
We just went over 3 of them. Another wall. Now that you got the hang of it, you got to net your own.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Fishing in the wind.
Molly. Not the size of after though. But once the little males, look how beat up he is. Once the little males start coming up, the females will be right behind them.
Scott, what's the size difference between the males and the females?
Well, I mean, I'm no expert on looking at them and telling male and female. It's just, it seems like the males are obviously much smaller, and they come up shallower first, and this time of year during the spawn, when the water temp gets right, the females will come up, and you know, when the females we're getting, you're looking at them 18 to 22 inch fish, and you know, we should catch some of them today here as this warms up. It started out a little cool, but I expect we'll see some big smallmouth yet today. Whoa! Don't get caught on one foot, then I just say, another little male. We just moved the spot now here, and basically what this is a ridge of rocks. We got a rock reef here and a rock reef there. We got a ridge of 8-foot rocks that run between it. The wind is blowing across it, and we're going to try to run along it. The females kind of, the first place they move, the big females, is up onto this ridge and kind of sit here. And, if we're going to get a trophy today, odds are this is the spot it'll come. It might not be on here yet. This is our first run across it, but the wind is laid down enough to be able to work it crosswise. So we're going to give it a try, and now we're fishing the 1/8 ounce jigs. We're letting them sink a little bit, and then we'll bring them in right down there. But it's also a good spot to get a trophy walleye too. So hopefully we got some action for you.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we've customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds to make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
No matter the size, age, or activity level of your best friend, you want a dog food that's natural, feeds great, and is full of all the goodness you demand. That's what we pack into every bag of Country Vet Naturals. Country Vet Naturals are just what the name says, natural goodness in every bag. We also make grain-free cat and dog food and treats. Learn more and find a dealer at countryvetnaturals.com. Country Vet Naturals, loved by pets, trusted by owners.
Cool. As you might be able to tell, I spend a lot of time behind the shotgun. Whether it's at the clay target fields, sporting clays fields, doing exhibitions, or bird hunting, I always trust my shooting skills to the Rio elites. Not only for the lighter recoil, but as you can tell, the harder hitting, consistent patterns. These clay targets don't stand a chance when you shoot Rio elite.
Make your next day on the water even better with Airwave Pedestal, the only air suspension system that can be custom adjusted to the weight of the rider. No unreliable springs, no oil-filled shocks to leak. Our patented design utilizes a two-stage suspension system to smooth out the roughest ride, while limiting travel to an industry-leading 2 inches. This boating season, enjoy your time on the water to the fullest. Find out how at airwavepedestal.com.
Well, fishing Mille Lacs today, it can be frustrating for some people. A lot of people here in Minnesota like to eat fish and take them home, and obviously this is one year you can't. It can be frustrating, as far as getting people up here. People that come up, or for the guides, they like to eat fish. And so, it's catch and release only this year, and it would be nice for everyone, I think, if they just come up with a standing 2-fish limit or something, where it doesn't have to change, where it can be set for 5 years, and we don't have to have all the, the regs changing constantly. If you fish the lake enough, people know there's plenty of fish in here. It's just a matter of, I don't really get into all the politics of it, but it seems to be every year class possible of walleye. Here we got a fish on. Every year class of walleye in the lake, but they're just...
Another walleye.
It's hard, I think, if you own a resort up here to not be able to keep some fish. And as you're seeing today, just like this one, there's plenty of good eaters. Nice one.
Stuck that one, yeah. What is that, 17?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
It's a delicious looking fish there.
Not the right kind. There are bigger ones coming. The equipment we're using today, pretty basic. Pretty much any fisherman can do this. It's just a spinning reel and a medium action rod, something 6.5 feet, 7 foot, something that can cast the jig good. The real key to this whole thing is the line we use. I'm using an 8-pound Berkeley Nanofill, very very strong line, but it's got a real thin diameter for casting these. Then on the, I put 6 foot of Seagar fluorocarbon line, or any kind of fluorocarbon will work on that. But that's just so that in this clean water, the fish don't see that line as much. But the line is really the key, I believe, to this, to be able to cast these jigs that far and get them out away from the boat. But yeah, just a simple spinning reel combo. I use St. Croix rods, but it doesn't have to be that. It's whatever. Anything will work. The key is using the right line to be able to cast this light jig that far. It didn't take long. First cast, new spot, clean, shallow water. I think that could be an answer. I like it when you get them on the first cast.
fish.
Going in the right direction though. She just ate the hair jig. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh.
Doubled up.
Another one. Double. Mine's like jumping like crazy. Oh man. What do you got? Another one. Huh? Oops.
Boy, the power. For a little
I
guy.
think mine's bigger. Little guy. Well, every time we come up on these shallow humps that have wind on them, there's some fish on them. They're not quite the giants we're looking for, but still nice fish. It's still fun, but they're definitely in this clean water. They're definitely up in the 3-4 foot tops here, and that 6-7 foot. There's nothing on it, but boy, you get up on these shallow, and you could look over the side and see. You could read a book down there. It's so clean here, but nice fish. This one should be a good one and hit off the edge where the bigger females have been sitting. It's a little nicer. Test the limit of my line here to flip this way. It's a little better one. 18-incher. Yeah. Those are the ones that we're trying to get going here, and we're going to stick it out to get them to go, but that's a nice smallmouth anywhere you go. 18 and a half inches. Just pulled into a new spot here. It's very similar to what we've been fishing, except it's getting that time of day where the big ones, the bigger females, seem to bite better. It's a water temperature thing usually, and so right now we've got shallow water right behind us towards shore. We're right on basically the 6 to 9 foot break, casting parallel with that break. And first cast that was there, I picked off that 18 and a half incher. That's where they're laying right now, and now it's just a matter of if we can get a few more of those bigger ones to go. But earlier we were up on top of that stuff, drifting across that 3-4 foot, and you're getting a lot of them males, but the big females weren't up there yet. So, but hopefully if we can pick a few more off this edge, you'll see some bigger fish today.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we've customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds to make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
Dennis Foster here. I'd like to introduce you to the Dorado catch and release boat latch system. It's back the trailer into the water, pop the cord, and away we go. Once our day in the water is done, we simply roll the boat up onto the bunks until it achieves contact with the bow eye. It clicks securely into place. Away we go. We're exclusive partners with b2outdoors.com. That's where you're going to want to go and order your very own system. You can enter the promo code iTimePromotions and receive free shipping on your items.
When it comes to dog food and treats, you want something natural. A dog food or special reward that feeds great, is made in the USA, and helps your best friend live a long and healthy life. That's what you get with Country Vet Naturals, natural goodness in every bag. And for those of you who want grain-free, we've got that too. Find a dealer and learn more about Country Vet Naturals dog food, cat food, and treats at countryvetnaturals.com. Country Vet Naturals, loved by pets, trusted by owners.
When it's rough like this, basically what I'm doing is picking my spots where I can run the boat down with the wind right down the good area. So essentially what we've got here, again, we're working an edge and the wind is blowing right down the edge versus up onto it. That way I don't have to sit there and constantly fight the wind and try to keep the boat under control. So, I mean, I've got a lot of spots where there's fish, but to have to sit there and drive into this type of, this is a 25-mile-an-hour wind now, or 20-mile-an-hour wind, instead have to drive the boat in there and fight that all day. One, it's hard on the boat, and it's hard on me. And, fishing's supposed to be enjoyable. So, you got a lot of spots, and these smallmouth, they're not that picky. So, you could just you pick your spots based on the wind. Obviously, having some wind blowing on them spots really help, but shouldn't have to be a lot of work. And as you can see, I'm rarely having to run them in Dakota right now. We're just kind of drifting along this break real nice. Another one.
Scott, right there.
Another one. Double again. How many doubles did I say we'd get? 5 today? That's number 2. I think you got the award on that double though. Good fish.
Nice.
Good fish.
Hoisting that one?
Huh?
Hoisting it?
No. This one ain't gonna be a hoister. Taking that on line. Alright, now we'll net it. It's a nice long one. Nice one. I think 19. Still not the 22 we're looking for, but still fun. And there's starting to get some more females now, so that's a good sign. Good fish.
Oyster?
Come on, buddy. You can just lip it too.
A lot of fun. Oh, that thing pounded it. Walleye. Boy, they hit hard.
Why wouldn't you be catching walleye? 116 walleye, right? 116.
Tags. Very cool.
Double tag, huh? Double tag?
Double tags. Yeah, very cool.
It's amazing in the shallow water. You'd think you'd be hitting your boat. It's so shallow on these rocks, but when it's windy like this and you can't see it so good, your guy doesn't worry as much. Fish are up there. Just ate that jig. Another nice one. Getting away on me here. Another nice one. Another nice one. Notice how they're getting more active?
Warming up. Hey, buddy. Alright, there's a saying, 90% of the fish are caught by 10% of the fishermen. Today with what Scott taught us, I feel like it's going to make us a better fisherman. Today we battled some windy conditions. He did an amazing job in this Ranger boat, keeping us right on the fish. From Focus Outdoors, I just want to say thanks for watching, and thanks, Scott, for putting us on the fish.
Great day.
Diesel train rolls down the line as I'm headed for the land of corn and rye. There is a place I'm always satisfied, full of remedies to ease my worried mind, like pulling catfish on the banks of Cherry Cove, watching wood ducks glide like angels to the shore. I'm gonna find me a dirt road and get right in the groove.